al 47 jaar orkestleider. Hij maakte 196 platen en cd's. Hij heeft 206 gouden platen in meer dan 20 landen. Hij speelde overal ter wereld. Hij is nog lang niet van plan te stoppen. Uw applaus voor James Last.
You're all I'm living for. Your love I keep forevermore. You're the first, you're the last, my everything.
Good evening, Mr. Last.
Good evening,
How
everybody. Good evening.
How are you doing?
Fine.
In a few weeks, you're starting a new tour. Looking forward to it.
Me too.
You are looking forward to it?
Yeah, of
Yes.
course. Yeah.
Now, you'll be playing Antwerp in Lotto Arena Hall.
Yeah.
You like to play in Belgium?
Of course. I'm coming here for I think for 50 years.
For 50 years already.
Yeah, I played as a young guy with Helmut Zacharias, the violin player, at the Apollo.
Yeah, in Brussels.
That's 50 years ago. So I'm just 80. So,
Now, you've made an astonishing amount of albums. Almost 200 albums in every different genre. Yeah, James Last Iole, James Last spielt Mozart, James Last bietet zum Tanz. You remember all of your albums?
I remember it, yes, of course.
Chris, everybody knows that James Last is mostly famous for his covers of songs. Ken je eigenlijk nummers die hij geschreven heeft?
Did you write? I don't think you wrote any song.
Oh,
I don't mean to insult you, but I thought you were the cover man, the big band man.
No. Let's listen to two of your biggest hits. That's Vizcaya, and this is another one.
Kill Bill.
Kill Bill.
Kill Bill, yeah.
Lonesome Shepherd.
Yeah, this is the Lonely Shepherd, and it was used by Tarantino for Kill Bill.
Yes.
Was that some kind of recognition?
Yeah, I hear before that he likes the song very much. And he was waiting for 5 years to bring it into a movie.
Right.
So there was the hard stuff of Kill Bill and with the soft music of Lonely Shepherd.
The Lonely Shepherd.
It was other eye or the composition, and all of a sudden was blood everywhere.
Yeah. How many albums have you sold?
I don't know.
Over 80 million.
You say so, yeah, but I hope tomorrow more.
Now, besides your own compositions, you're of course famous for your covers of practically everything: classical music, ABBA, the Beatles, Michael Jackson, also. And you write all the arrangements yourself?
All by myself. Yes.
You're gonna have new covers for this new show?
Yeah, because
For instance, like?
1965, we played. It was the first orchestra that played Beatles songs in instrumental-wise. So I always try to make music with young people, stay with the music, and they keep me alive to do it.
But what's the newest you're going to play in the forthcoming shows?
A song from Lady Gaga.
Lady Gaga. Yeah. And you
The
play
song from Lady Gaga, not Lady Gaga. The song.
Now, I must say, Mr. Last, because your concerts are just one big party. You start a party yourself, dancing with the ladies. Chris, your kind of party?
Yeah, definitely. Yeah.
Come to the show.
But the orchestra, they just play, they don't need a conductor.
That's right. I think every musician can count to 3 or 4. So I just say, let it go. The most of work is before the show, before the tour is going on. I have to work on the show for 1.5 or 2 years. So sometimes in symphony orchestra, they play the Radetzky March or so.
Right.
There's a conductor in front, hair like this, and every musician can be. Can count this. I always think they like to fly to the moon.
Right. So conductors in concerts, they're overrated.
It's not my thing to say this, but I think so, yeah.
Now, your orchestra is like family to you.
Yeah, of course.
In the 70s, you even bought a house near Hamburg for your musicians. Why did you do that?
It was called a band house, not a penthouse.
A band house.
And yeah, because we were so often on tour, far away, and so we need a house where we can go together with our own wives and have parties at the house there.
Yeah. This is what your son and your manager said about it.
He wanted all the band to be friends and to basically have a home away from home. So he built a house.
Fireplaces, like tennis courts.
A huge living room, a bar, obviously, with these guys. And I think about 8 bedrooms, and everybody had keys. So they could all come whenever they wanted to and just hang out.
It was free for everybody.
Well, for years, that thing was just party central.
It was a party house.
Of course, every time we come to a concert, it's also a party house.
And it was the 70s, so that's sex, drugs, and James Last.
Why not?
Why not?
Life is life.
And nowadays, your musicians, they still like to party after each concert?
Not like the party, but the musicians are giving everything every night. And our concert is nearly 3 hours. It's not like American bands who play just 1.5 hours. We play 3 hours because of the different kind of music we are playing. And after that, everybody's finished.
Right.
So then we go to the hotel. We always stay together in the hotel. We reserve the bar before and have a little buffet there and something to drink, of course. And sitting there and relaxing, and all of a sudden the piano player starts again to play.
And then
one
who
guy
knows
took
what
the
happens.
trumpet, and one plays the trombone, and a little jam session, easy going. But it's a lot of fun.
Now, I read in your autobiography that you never really cared about money, but in the 80s that resulted almost in bankruptcy.
No, nearly. It was nearly, yeah.
Nearly.
Nearly.
Yeah.
I'm still alive. You know?
You're more than alive. But you turned out to be the owner of a piece of desert in California.
Yeah, that's right.
How did that come about?
Yeah, it was by nice, steuerberater, the lawyer, takes care of my what I have to pay to the government, and invested here, invested there, and there, and there. The most was up there. It was gone.
It was gone.
In the end, 15 million.
And how did you resolve that?
That's a funny way. I was then nearly 6 years old, and I just paid to the bank back 15 million marks.
15 million marks?
Yeah, and then I asked him, can you give me 1 million and I can start again? He said, oh, you're too old. I was 20 years younger than now.
Yeah.
I was already then not too old. So, but still good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But you had to keep touring for another 15 years to pay your debts.
Yeah.
More or less.
Yeah.
Now, Mr. Last, the day after this tour, after the last concert of this tour, you'll be 82.
Yes.
And you're doing 20...
I hope I come to that.
Yes, yeah, well, I hope so too. But you're doing 24 concerts in a month.
Yes.
How do you keep in shape?
Do some sport. That helps. Everybody.
Yeah.
Do some sport.
Yeah.
Not weight put, it's too much. That's heavy.
It's very good.
Make some sport. We swim every morning, 7 o'clock with my wife. She's very strong also.
Okay.
And she also sports woman. You know.
So you sport
okay,
together.
It's still okay, yeah.
Yeah, we get the picture, we get the picture.
No, we do 2 times a week a workout with a personal trainer. And before a tour, he really makes me fit to have fun on the life on stage.
But James
And
Last is...
play some golf.
And play some golf, right. So James Last is everlasting. For the time
If you
being.
give me the head.
Op 3 april staat hij in de Lotto Arena in Antwerpen. Enjoy your tour and thank you very much for this interview, Mr. James Last.
Thank you.